Dear students, welcome to physics class, and today we will discuss the topic lenses. So basically there are two type of lenses which are in your syllabus, concave and convex lenses. So I'll start with the diagram. So see children, this type of lens is considered as convex lens, and this type of lens is called concave lens. So now these are the shape of two type of lenses, and now we will discuss few of the main points which are there, which we need during the discussion and during the ray diagrams. So we will discuss these one by one. So first I am taking convex lens. So see children, this is a convex lens, and the convex lens is considered to be a cutout portion of two glass spheres. Okay, so suppose we have a glass sphere and this is our second glass sphere. So this cutout portion we consider it as our lens, convex lens. Okay, and see the central point, the midpoint of these two spheres, they are basically the center of curvatures. Okay, and if we join these two center of curvatures, this line joining the center of curvatures is called as principal axis. So this is principal axis. The midpoint of this curvature of the lens, this is called as optical center. This is a very special point. The speciality is that whenever a ray of light passes through this point O, it does not get refracted. Okay, so this is my optical center. And see children, what is the basic property of this lens is how reflection takes place through this. First of all, we will discuss its focus. So suppose if a ray that comes, there is a ray which is parallel to principal axis. So let us suppose there is a ray which is parallel to principal axis. It is reflected in such a way that it passes through a point that lies on principal axis. In the same manner, all the rays which are parallel to principal axis, they pass through this special point, and this special point is called as focus of the convex lens. So how we are going to define focus of a lens? See, all the rays which are parallel to principal axis, they meet at one point on principal axis, and this point is called as focus. Okay, and see children, this I told you as center of curvature. This focus lies just in between your center of curvature, just at, it is the midpoint of these 2 points. So this point is also called as 2F. So this is 2F, F and 2F. So because your lens is transparent, so ray of light can come from both sides, from this side as well as from this side. But generally, for whenever we will draw ray diagrams, for those we will always take our rays from the left side, because sign conventions for mirrors we have already discussed. So whenever a ray of light, now how we are going to define focus, whenever a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will always pass through a special point on principal axis, and that point is called as focus. Similarly, for a concave lens, see if this is my concave lens, so again this will be considered as the cutout portion of two spheres. These are the two spheres, the central points. If I join these two central points, then I'll get principal axis, just the midpoint of this section. This is called as optical center. Okay, so now we will consider the focus. We will define the focus. So a ray that is parallel to principal axis, or all the rays which are parallel to principal axis, they appear to diverge. They appear to diverge from a single point from principal axis. So this point is called as focus. So how we will define it? All the rays which are parallel to principal axis, they appear to diverge from a single point from principal axis, and this point is called as focus.